Hi, this is Vinod Kumar. You might have heard that what you do today will form your life tomorrow. What you do today means what you do each and every day. That will eventually affect the life you're going to have tomorrow. When you keep on doing something each and every single day, that becomes your habit. Now, what's your habit? Will tell you what you can become tomorrow. When you look into the most successful people, what you can understand is that they have a particular habit which helped them become successful. Now, there may be different habits which help different people to become successful. But when you look into all the successful people, what you can understand is there are some kind of common habits which is there with every successful people. Today, I'm going to share with you the 5 habits which these successful people have adopted and which is common among every one of them. Let's start with the first one. All the successful people wake up early in the morning. Now, the benefit of getting up early in the morning, you all know that it gives you extra time. It gives you a me time. It gives you time to prepare for the day. That's all good. But when you look into the most people, what they do is they set the alarm. And then when the alarm rings, they keep snoozing it. Even I used to do that. I used to keep snoozing it. And the wonderful thing with my device is after 3 snooze, it doesn't ring at all. So you have a piece of sleep. But that's the difficulty with most of the people. The first thing they set for themselves for tomorrow morning, they fail in that very event or very target or very task. Most people fail the very first thing they set for themselves in every single morning. They set the alarm and they keep snoozing it as if sleeping is more important than getting up and keep running. But the point is, you are letting yourself down as the first thing in the morning, and that may affect your performance throughout the day. What I have seen in myself is that when I get up early in the morning, that day is wonderful for me. I feel recharged. I feel energetic those days. I believe that should be true with every other person. When they get up early, they have more time, they feel they can accomplish more things in a day. Now let's move on to the next most common habit. All these successful people take care of their health because they know that this physical body is what is going to help them for throughout the day to achieve their goals. So they take care of their health by doing fitness workouts. Some people do gym, some people do running, aerobic, yoga, whatever it is. They take care of their body. And they know that physically, if you are fit, you can run longer, you can work harder, and you can achieve your goal. And they all do that. They all make their body fit and strong. The next most common habit is they all read books. Somebody said books can be your great friend. And that's true. The author usually puts something like 5 to 10 years or 20 years time to understand something and then write a book on that. You get that book instantly, and within 5 to 10 hours time you can finish reading a book. You get that knowledge and information which somebody collected in 10 to 20 years of time. That's the beauty of reading a book. Most of you might be knowing that successful people like Warren Buffett read book every day. For me, that was a miraculous change in the way I think. Books have helped me a lot to change the paradigm, change the mindset. So put a target and try to read a book. Well, a lot of people say that they have very less time or they are too busy. Try to put at least 20 to 30 minutes a day, because some people say even 10 minutes is okay, but we tend to lose concentration very quickly. We get distracted very quickly. So if you put only 10 minutes, what happens is the first 5 minutes you might be just settling your mind to the book, and then you have only 5 minutes. That's why I would recommend you to put at least 20 to 30 minutes time every single day for reading a book. If you can dedicate 1 hour, that would be great, but 20 to 30 would do. The next common habit with these successful people are they try to listen when somebody is talking. They keep their mind open so that they can get as much as from the conversation they are having with the other person. But most of the people might be having a guilt of keeping a phrase or sentence in their mind when the other person is talking, and they just want the other person to stop so that they can start. If you go by the same mindset, it would be difficult for you to get what other person is telling you. And most of these successful people and leaders have this habit of listening, not hearing. When you listen, what happens is you understand the perspective of the other person. And now you have that knowledge of what other person is thinking about the context, about the subject. And now you are more equipped to open up your thoughts to the other person. Now, the final, most common habits followed by these successful people is they visualize what's going to happen tomorrow. They list out all the activities they need to do tomorrow. If not all the 100% activities, at least 3 things which are most important to them and they are going to do tomorrow. They list it out. And before going to bed, they try to visualize those 3 things. So what happens is when you sleep with that kind of idea or that kind of activity which you're going to do tomorrow, after you're physically sleeping, your mind starts working on those 3 activities. And it starts manifesting in your mind the positive things which can happen tomorrow. And when you keep on doing that, obviously the positive things will happen to you. And that's how these successful people visualize what's going to happen tomorrow. And they sleep with that wonderful idea. So that in the mind that keep on manifesting and thinking about, okay, first I'll take step A, okay, then we'll go to book B, and then, okay, then C will come, and then we'll do D. That's how they keep on thinking and finding a logic of how things can happen, how they can make things happen. And that's a very powerful tool which you can use for your success. Now, these 5 habits can be very simple to adopt, but very difficult for most of the people to continue each and every single day. But that's the difference. That's the difference between the most people and the successful people. You choose which habit you want to adopt from today. If you think there can be another common habit among successful people. And please do put that habit in the comments below. And also share with your friends so that they can adopt a new habit right from today. Always don't forget to dream big and finish strong.